want to see if this ring is cool and can do something cool with it. Um, Alright, okay. Where is this? Alright, is anyone playing Doriani's prototype? There are Penance Brand players. Absolution, Lightning Strike, Power Siphon of the Archmage. It's like Lightning Strike Slayer. Doriani's prototype. Is this even good? I feel like this ring, if someone is playing this build, they need this ring. Is this armor stacker? What is this? I don't know. I think this ring is just absolutely busted. What do you lose? Mana regen or oh shit. So it's only okay, it's not as good as I thought. I forgot to read the end of the second line. But it solves your intelligence and works for minus lightning res. It's not that cool. Try to sell for like, I don't know, 3 divines. Let's drop this. Let's drop this. Drop those. Yeah, okay. Alright, so let's see, how much did we make from those 6 maps? So, edit tabs, and only pull from this one. Okay. Just pulling from this one. Let's see, how much should we make? 5.7 divines. Oh, not too shabby. 5.7 divines in 6 maps. And 3.8 divines of it is just in raw currency. which is awesome. That is definitely what you want. That is super good. And if you are fast at mapping, and not like myself, can make a lot of profit. Let's see, the 6 maps cost us 60 chaos a piece, so that's 360 chaos. It's like 3 divines. So I guess it's about 3 divines profit. And we didn't pull anything really too crazy. A card and a divine teardrop or whatever, which was like 100 chaos. Sweet. Do we just keep going and fill this whole thing? There's really no reason. We'll probably just like pull the chaos so we can keep buying the scarabs. Just get the stab up to like something crazy. 40 divines. Oh shit. Alright, let's try to sell this thing. And sorry for now. Do the rest of it. Let's check our kingdom, our town, our city. See how they're all doing. Here's our ships. Oh, we got 24 minutes on that. Where's this going? Going to Pondium. We can send these guys. Over here. This dude was here instantly. Holy shit. Oh, okay. Probably was worth a little bit more, but probably not much. Some iron. Pumpkins. We just need to farm a shitload of pumpkins and blue xanthium. And that's like all we should be farming right now. Let's send it, and then just, oh wait, we can do this as well. Or, yeah, way more. So, okay. Alright, so pumpkins, blue xanthium, because we have just so much to go there. Also need a shitload of corn for Calgary. So, just not take off our corn, but we'll stop farming wheat. Go over to it. Pumpkin, blue xanthium. This is corn, yeah. We will do more pumpkins, a shitload of pumpkins. These are ordered, so we'll do more blue xanthium. We upgrade this shit. Oh no, we just sent off all of our crimson bars. We are making a lot an hour now, though. 500 an hour. Good are my smelters. 6, 6, 6, 5, 4, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2. Okay, so we should definitely get some better smelters. Okay, that'll do. We're gonna need a better disenchanter soon. And Is there anything lower than 4? Alright, got enough to run another map, so let's do it. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Someone's at my front door. Alright. Let's roll some maps. We are out of chisels. Why are chisels so damn expensive? What the hell? Very bizarre. It's not like I won't need them, but I don't want to liquidate more chaos right now, so. .8 per. It's crazy, crazy, crazy scenes. I have to go like 1 for 1 on these. What the hell? Is it better over here? Probably not, huh? .3 to 1. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. So we're just hoping for .9 to 1 on these, which is just wild. Okay, what is this? 36. Alright. I want some chisels. Wait, probably actually I had 7. Oh. Okay. Might as well just buy up more scarabs as well. Yeah, the scarab cost is pretty steep, honestly. I don't know. If this is gonna be what I want to continue doing. see. And the last ones. Let's 9 of these. Okay. There's just not, there are no open trade. Oh wait, 1 to 6. That's fine. 1 to 9. Go. Did I not just move that? 163 cows. Oh, okay. This is annoying. Oh, I just don't. Wait, what the hell? Nice. Okay. Now, I don't know why that system, like, it is intuitive, but then I'm just, like, clueless with using it. For some reason, I don't know what the hell. I feel like I just, like, I know what I want to do, but then it just, like, doesn't do it. Seemingly, sometimes. I don't know. It's almost certainly just me being an idiot, so try not to think too much about it. Okay. Alright. Can run 4 more maps now. Then after this, probably liquidate everything and see where we're at. See how close we are to Rallycash. Probably be about halfway, if I had to guess. Yeah. So we got 4 maps to run. Let's roll 4. Should roll like 8, but whatever. Just start with 4. Since I don't have many chisels. Chisels are fucking expensive. That's good. It's not good. Don't want to run no leech. That's good. That's fine. Low quant, but increase rare monsters. We take that. Let's follow it. Made it. Rare monsters. Stayed the same. Stayed the same. Alright, these are all fine. Run these. Not super great. Like that one's kind of a dud. One's okay. rare monsters and rare monsters. So start with this one, Harbinger. That's that. Alright. Let's go. I just got stunned for like 8 seconds. Stun again. Not sure. Rip it? Probably not. Well, since there's some items we need to get. We're pretty well set. Just rip it open, but plus I think the pull of items now is very bad. I haven't hit a single thing really from it in any of them that I've ever opened. So wonder if they're even worth anything now because of how watered down the pull is. Always fun to find one. Usually they're a solid couple defines, but I don't know. Guess we'll see. Wow. Okay. What is this shit? Just make it 8 years away from where Cassia is in the pump. So the other one the exact opposite way. Could be my luck. Yeah, this is what I was worried about. Becoming a massive pain in the ass. Jay, not good map for Blight. And I can be a Blight enjoyer, honestly. Okay. Drop me anything, Cassia? Just a bunch of gold. Okay. That's fine. That's fair. That's pretty cool. Let's end this shit. Burning damage. Oh, my. Tired. Hey, is this Frostblades of Catabasis? Yes, it is. Yeah, very strong build, honestly. The interaction with Catabasis with the southbound gloves is just super cool. I actually love it. And plus, any build that gets to utilize Herald of Ice is just instantly an S tier build in my opinion. Even if it's not good, it's just so satisfying to use. And with all the great MTXs for it too, I mean, big fan. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I haven't played Frostblades in so long, so it's been pretty cool to come back to it with the transfigured version. Let's rip this card. Junk. What are you playing, Thyron? Which is about as 70 chaos. That's almost like worth it's almost worth to rip it open at 70 Z. I can't though. I gotta sell it. I gotta buy Ralakeshes. They're too expensive. I need every drop of change I can get. Okay. Let's go next. Where's the other rare monsters one? Okay. I'm gonna try to actually blast these maps. Actually try to afford Ralakeshes today. Just gotta make like 10 divines, which really isn't too terrible. I've got a lot of good items to sell, but haven't been able to move them. It might be a little too niche. Flicker Strike, hit a wall at 214, need to upgrade gear that costs a lot of divines. Oh shit, sorry, give me 1 second, I'll clear this out. So funny, I was just talking about playing a Flicker Strike build a little bit ago. give me a second. I'll finish. Try to get through this. This part. The beginning is always a little bit crazy just because there's always like a load of harbingers right at the entryway, seemingly. Alright, so need to upgrade gear that costs a lot of divines or rerolled, looking for inspiration. Glad looks good because survivability. The bleed damage has low ceiling. It makes me wonder if this is the mood. Yeah, I think Glad is the play if you like League Start. Like I definitely think that Ziz and those guys that started like Shield Throw bleeds is great. It is really good early on. You get a lot of damage out of it for very little investment, but you're gonna hit a ceiling with it very quickly as well. You need to look into something that has room to scale way harder. So my personal recommendations would be Lightning Strike, Frostblades, or like Archmage is very strong as well. That would be what I would recommend. If you really wanted to just, like, if your main goal is to just, you know, push as hard as you can. Oh, alright, we'll take that. That's cool. If your main goal is just like push as hard of content as possible, like T17 farming and stuff like that, I would probably just recommend Archmage. You get so much, like, you get so much defense and offense from building the same requirement, right? Like you're building your offense while you're building your defense. So it's pretty easy to gear. I mean, oh, I got stuck. It's pretty easy to gear, but it's also gonna be expensive. I mean, they're all gonna be expensive, but I think Archmage you'll get good mileage out of it. Frostblades is not a lot to get up and running. Like what I have here is maybe I got like 5 divines in the chest piece. All of these uniques are, you know, 10 to 15, 30 C tops, and then taming is like 2 divines or something. No, it's not even. It's like half a divine now. A good rolled one will be like a divine, but really you could get the whole thing going for less than 10 divines and be at the exact same spot that I am right now. Sometimes I embrace the grave, that's how it is, but yesterday died so much that it drained me a lot. Yeah, I feel that too. I'll get in those moods too where I'll play like just a 0 defense build, like a lot of build characters. Like I've definitely played my fair share of like 2K Life, Tornado Shot, MF builds that just die if something sneezes on it. But it is really nice to be playing Slayer this time around because this character has a POB EHP of like 45,000, but I'm level 93, and I made this character yesterday, and I took it like almost immediately into red tier 16 maps. Like I just flipped my Joels or gems like 2 maps ago. So if that gives you any indication of how fast the power comes on, it is very apparent very quickly. But yeah, to get more damage, it just becomes very expensive. That's all. But as you can see, with I think like POB DPS on this right now is probably like 2 to 3 million, maybe somewhere in that range. It's not crazy, but it's got good clear, and it's definitely not a character you're making for strictly bossing unless you're gonna push a ton of currency into it. But it clears maps extremely efficiently. Which is why I wanted it. Something that I can just farm up a, you know, Headhunter or a Mage Blood or something with. Probably just take this build until I get Relic Catches, and then farm a Mage Blood from there, and then reroll. Fracturing Orb drop helps a lot. Kill all the bosses somewhat comfortably. Yeah, I would tell you go Archmage. It's like numerically it's great. You have a range of skills you can play with it too. I think 90% of people are playing the Frostbolt one. It's very strong. Becomes a 1-button build with the Katava's gosh, I forget the name of the helmet. I don't think it is Kataba's, but there's a helmet that basically triggers a socketed spell whenever you spend mana. So you just use that with Frostbolt and oh my gosh, the names of the skills are escaping me. But yeah, very simple. I'm pretty positive Zizaran has a build guide on it. If not, I'm sure going on PoE Ninja you can find a bunch of people playing it. It's going to be Hierophant for the most part. But yeah, I played that build to an extremely high gear level last league, and it was the strongest build I've ever played in my life. So, just unbelievably tanky with just 20 or 30 or 40 million DPS or something. I mean, granted at that point it had like 200 divines into it, but even starting out, I think you'll find really good success with it. If you're looking for a bosser, then yeah, Archmage, or then something like Power Siphon Mines. Probably any miner or trapper is going to be good, but that playstyle is just not for everybody, right? Like I've played those style builds a couple times, and yeah, the damage is crazy, but you're also like, you know, again, going to just die if something looks at you the wrong way, and you're just counting on just nuking everything on screen before it touches you, which is, you know, doesn't seem like what you're really into. And cautious with PoE Ninja, a lot of PoE or it's gonna just, yeah, that is true. People just want to be on the top over like overall damage, but I think it's best to, like find what skill you want to play, and then just like look up what most people that are running that skill are doing, right? Like that's why the passive heat map is super nice for kind of like charting out your tree, look and see what uniques everyone's kind of running with, what stats they're looking for on gear. Like you know, almost every like Frostblades Slayer that I looked at had like negative chaos resistance, but I cannot play a character with negative chaos resistance. Like, I might not always be able to cap it, but I'm gonna do everything I can to get at least positive, because I hate just instantly dying from any source of chaos damage in the game. But yeah, Frostblades, ton of fun. If you're wanting a build to blast maps with and farm up a bunch of currency to maybe make like a dedicated bossing character, this is great. Like I said, as long as you can afford the 6-link and the taming, but you probably don't even need a 6-link. If you know, what I'm doing is crazy. I mean, I'm doing Delirium Beyond Harbingers with double red altars. So, I mean, like, besides being in T17s, it's kind of harder to make the map any harder than this. And it's, I mean, standing up just fine. Like I said, if I roll a super rippy map, I'll definitely kill myself or die like once or twice, but I'm consistently gaining experience, so. Is this memory worth anything? No, not at all actually. And yeah, as you can see, you know, this strategy here is fairly profitable. Especially when, you know, when you drop an entire fracturing orb. 5 divines right there. Holy shit, 5.5 divines actually. That is huge. Very cool. We take those. Okay. Let's keep going. Like this one more. Harbinger, dun. Farming for upgrades as long as they feel impactful. Played Cosprey, Cyclone, absolutely loved it. Yeah, I'm right there with you. I love that shit too. Cast on Crit has been a huge part of the build time or play time of my gameplay. Cast on Crit and bow builds. I'm shameless, honestly, but they were always my favorite. But yeah, I don't know. Cast on Crit is isn't super well played. I don't think that there'd be any reason that Cosprees wouldn't work. I mean, I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure there's probably people out there playing it too. I think most people play it as like power charge stacking on like a cultist or something now. I haven't looked into it in years, but um, I mean that's always been an extremely strong build. Probably still is. That's one thing too. Just because like people aren't playing something doesn't necessarily mean it's because it's bad or anything. It's just because certain things become out of favor, like, or fall out of favor. Like so many people probably played Slayer or Berserker this league because just of all the changes, but that, you know, haven't played in so long. Yeah, Assassin. Yeah, exactly. I'm sure there's probably fairly, like, someone was in my chat the other day that said that they were playing a Pestilence Strike Assassin, and he had like something like 15 million POB DPS and was just rampaging through bosses, he was telling me. So, I mean, I didn't look at it, but you can just play really anything. Find a skill you like. You know, there's definitely always going to be like better skills out there though. And if you're looking for something that's just going to be like cookie cutter meta that will get the job done, then it usually is kind of good to just follow what everyone else is playing in some regard. I like to play meta builds because it's that way I can understand it and therefore help people out who are going to be the majority of the people that are playing these kind of builds. Yep, yeah. You're always, I don't know. It's like one of those things. I like to, what I personally like to do is I'll play the flavor of the month stuff and do all the farming, see all the content, do whatever, set out or achieve whatever goals I can. Like I said, I like to play the meta builds. That way when I stream, if people have questions, you know, there's a place for them to come. Like if I was in here like playing some crazy skill like Cobra Lash or something, which is probably actually a really good skill that no one's playing, people would be less inclined to watch because it's not something that they're familiar with or that they might not be playing themselves or whatever. And maybe then I also haven't played Frostblades in a while, so I'm not as knowledgeable with it for what people are playing, so yeah. But yeah, I am digging Frostblades. It's also just the fact that freeze is just so strong. I mean, just constantly freezing everything is just such a good defensive layer too. I mean, even basically everything but pinnacle bosses just stay frozen the entirety of the time. Really wanted to check out Warden this league. I was talking about, I found a crazy yeah, the crunch is everything. That's that's what I do it for. I was talking about, I found a crazy ring from the Calandra reflection, and it's like minus 78% minus 78% lightning resistance. So I was thinking about doing like a Doriani's prototype Flicker Strike Warden build. I don't know. It sounded crazy. I don't know how good it would be, but could be fun. I've known that's been a thing in the past, but I didn't see basically anyone playing it. Warden LS, yeah. See, I think Warden's really cool. It just I was so close to rolling Warden. Like I wanted to play Warden, but having like no idea what the tinctures were going to be like, I was like, this is leaving such a massive portion of the build like kind of up to chance with that. But I guess you could always just spec into like all of the elements or all the elemental ailments. Yeah, lightning strike, obviously a very strong skill. I've played that so much, so whenever it came down to like comparing lightning strike and Frostblades, I was like, ah, we'll give Frostblades a shot. I'm glad I did. I think late game, like single target damage, I think Frostblades will maybe be better. Maybe not, but I mean the lightning strike clearing is probably still better than this. But this is good enough. Plus if I really wanted to like change over, it wouldn't be hard. Tinctures did turn out great, yeah. Yeah, you were right. Yeah, that might be a... Maybe that's the play. I'll go like Warden... Warden, Doriana's prototype, Flicker Strike, and utilize Tinctures. Could be cool. Like I said, I have the ring for it. The ring is crazy. It's like plus 200 life and minus 80 lightning resistance. This guy just not taking... Oh, lagging. I think that dude is just not taking damage. I'm hyped that we dropped that fracturing orb. It's huge. I do not know why I came into the boss. This takes way too long. Whoops. This is always funny to me though, like the boss can't even like get to the ground. Katava Thirst. Yeah, that's it. I was right. I knew it was Katava something. 86 some Lacrim Splinters though. How about an extra 30 for killing the boss? I don't know if that's worth the time invested or not. Maybe. Yeah, if you've never played Archmage before, I would tell you to play that. That is super fun. Especially if you enjoy spellcasters at all, that is such a cool way to play it. And it's been a long time since Archmage was good. And it's just a fun way to build a character by stacking mana and getting damage out of it. And then that's also your defensive layer too, so it's nice. You get to the point where you're like 4k life with like 3k ES and like 9k mana and 30% of the damage is going through your mana first. You just, yeah, you feel insanely tanky. Stormbrand Archmage a long time ago, yeah. Stormbrand also crazy. That's a fun skill. Yeah, I think the meta right now is the Katava Thirst with the Frostbolts and Ice Nova or whatever it's called. I don't know why I'm drawing such a blank today on the names of stuff. I love Stormbrand. What was it? I think at the beginning of Affliction League, I played, I think Captain Lance. Yeah, Captain Lance did an Energy Blade build, Inquisitor, with the Stormbrand. It was the new Stormbrand Transfigured Gem, the one that it like jumped every time it hit or whatever. Oh my god, was that so much fun! It was so good. It wasn't like crazy good. That was when everyone was playing Penance Brand, because Penance Brand was just like one-shotting bosses. But from like a mapping standpoint, the Stormbrand one, I think it was Dissipation or something. That one was, oh man, that was so much fun.
Look, the question now
Yeah, the clear was awesome. I loved it. I mean, that's a weird base. Does anyone care about it? Oh man, I hate ritual. 42 int on that though? I mean, probably does struggle with int. If it's high roll, it'd be worth more. Wow, thanks for the tier 8 Jungle Valley. That is so cool. Okay. Got like one more map to run here. Then we'll liquidate everything and get all of our money together and see how far away we are from Ralakesh's. We're probably only halfway there. Oh wait, that's kind of good. Melee damage, lightning damage, and increased damage with one-handed weapon. No, nothing. Okay. Just stash everything except that. And we need to do this. This, just 20 chaos. This is good. That's worth about 20 chaos as well. Whatever, chuck it in there and leave it. Let's see. Let's reprice check some of these bigger items that I have. Let's just drop it. I just want to sell it. Do not care. Just drop it all. This ring is absolutely nuts. This is like one of the best rings I've ever found. I don't know. I just can't sell it for some reason. It is so good. Holy shit. Tier 1 dex. Tier 2 lightning damage to attacks. Tier 1 chaos resistance. Tier 1 dex. And yeah, tier 1 life. Like, I don't know. It's crazy. Can't believe that hasn't sold. 26 div right now. Yeah, they're pricey. They are up there. Let's move these over. But, you know, I started the day at like 3 divines. So we've made 2 divines. I mean, we spent a decent chunk in scarabs and everything. Wait, do we have enough for one more? Yeah, let's run this last one and then I can bullshit and look at everything I have and see where we're at. It's one thing that I'm not good at, PoE, seeing what is good and have value at first sight and what to vendor. That just takes a ton of time. I mean, the only way you get better at that is one, being like super acclimated with like all the builds and what all builds want. And also just, and you only really get that way by playing a lot of different builds and by playing a lot. But like, you know, early on in the league, like I made my first 10 divines just basically picking up rare jewelry, like crafting 1 or 2 stats on them typically, and then reselling them, or trying to snipe jewelry with open prefixes and suffixes. Like a lot of people don't even like realize that you can search on PoE Trade for items with open prefixes. So like you'd find like a ring with like a ton of resist, but it'd have no life, and someone would list it really cheap, and you just buy it, relist it with crafted life, and you know, double the price you spent on it. Made a lot of money just turning in 6-link div cards and then like chaos spamming them for decent rolls. But yeah, there's really no way to really. It's not like a if you know if A equals this, then do this kind of thing. Every single piece of gear is like dynamic in that way that it really depends on the market and what people are looking for and what is popular and is like, you got to put yourself in their shoes. Like, oh, I'm playing Lightning Strike and these are the stats I know I need when you're like looking at this item. But yeah, like that ring is just huge. I mean, even from the standpoint of it's got huge decks on it, so anything on the left side of the tree is going to struggle with decks, right? If you're playing like a Marauder. So, any of the slammers are going to need big decks like that. And then it has huge life on it and huge chaos resist. So like, yeah, everyone, for anything on the left side of the tree, that's a massive ring. Plus, another thing you can do, on on a ring, for instance, if it has an open suffix, and you're like looking at this ring and you're like, oh, it's worth like 20 chaos, but it has like an open suffix. You can always just like, instead of it showing like an awakened PoE where it says like 20 chaos, you can type in like 40, for instance, if you were to go craft another resistance on it and see how much money it would be worth then. You know what I mean? Because sometimes that's what it takes, is like kind of being at a threshold for people to be interested. Because the goal isn't to make and sell like 1 to 5 chaos rings, it's to make and sell like 15 to 30 chaos to 50 chaos to 1, 2, 3 divine stuff if you can. But yeah, just takes a long time of playing different builds. I've played this game for 4,500 hours, and I would tell you that it probably wasn't until either Harvest or Delirium that I really got good at it, honestly, to where I could like comfortably make, multiple exalts in the day, but like, just make a lot of currency, because we also didn't have the tools for like price checking and stuff like that before. You'd have to go manually put everything in on the websites and go from there. Alright, shoot, I gotta take this phone call. Alright, I am back. Long ass phone call, holy shit. Only gold, huh? Okay. Nothing too exciting for this man. Staff attacks, huh? Man, I miss gambling venters though. That was always fun. They can't be worth anything now, even if they're good, right? Like, just do 15. Yeah. Even like, just like actually well-rolled ones are, yeah, you can still get some decent. Needs to be crazy reservation though. Well, we'll start our 3 for 1. Alright, let's see how much we made from, what is this, 12 maps? Yeah, 12 maps, I think. This can't be worth shit. I mean, I was playing this, yeah. I don't know why I pick up cluster jewels. I couldn't tell you the last one I sold that was worth any money. Probably a double reservation one or something. But yeah. Let's pull up the Wealthy Exile. And let's see what we're looking at. We've got, in this tab, 15 divines. And we have 20. So we're very, very close. Very close. I mean, give or take a divine from random shit that's just not gonna sell. Is it actually telling me that this cluster jewel is worth that much? This one? Oh, it is actually worth a decent chunk. And I was just talking shit about cluster jewels. And the chaos damage one is worth some money. Okay. Well, now comes the fun part of selling everything. Where do we put this point? Just life. Critical strike multiplier against unique enemies. It's not super useful because I'm not really killing any unique enemies. Oh, that's what I wanted. Alright. This is gonna take some time to do. Let's go back in here, turn that on, turn all of this off. Let's pull out the big stuff first, or let's just set all the big stuff aside. So that, I know there is the divine, that's worth a decent chunk. We've got the Valdos. What else was worth big on here? Loyalty, price of royalty, also worth. Then everything else, oh, patient. Every single other thing is basically just currency, which is why I love this strategy so much. Just take all of these, just take that, throw them in here. This one is in there. Okay. Let's grab out all of these and we're just gonna use them. There's definitely a way in which you can make much more money by just being efficient with your mapping and selling and all this shit, and I am not those things. Let's pull out maps because we're more than likely not going to sell any of these, at least not yet. Okay. I thought I turned off that. Oh, this, because this one got shot off. That's right. Normally you wouldn't do it this way, but I just wanted to see how much I was actually just pulling in with the actual maps. Not that I ever plan on doing ultimatum. Okay. I think that is everything, yeah. And yeah, basically just all currency, which we are super stoked about. Let's actually list this real quick while we're waiting. Set up for 5.5 divines. And this, it's 80 chaos. We're just gonna list them high for now while we're doing other shit. Oops. Just grab these, throw them back over in here. I think that's where the majority of mine are. Yeah, same with these. I want to keep these though in here. Okay, saw all of our scarabs as well. So, wonder how much of a pain in the ass this will be to do on um, the place. The playstyle visuals are egregious. You're you're definitely not wrong. You just turn everything on the screen into a white mess, bro. But yeah. Yeah, it's not the most visually appealing skill. That is for sure. Do I take the initiative to sell all this shit on the currency exchange? I feel like it's either that or, you know, TFT bulk sell, which is just awful. I don't want to do that. We'll just sell it all on the currency exchange. It will drain all my gold. I got 55,000 gold right now though. It's kind of what I want to use it for. Cause like I mean I could like list the ones that are worth a lot of money, but then not. Like, all right, maybe here's what I'll do. We'll put them all in, and then we'll run a report and see what the most expensive ones are, and we'll just pull out those and just sell them that way. And we'll just do those on the thing. We just won't bother with all of them. We got another simulacrum. That's cool. Don't worry, they 4 cows. It's kind of insane. It's kind of insane. Is it good enough though? No. It's not. Basically need to have max rolled mana reservation efficiency for these to be worth anything. That will stay over. This will stay in there. That is junk. I literally do not bother with contracts anymore because it's just a pain in the ass. I already know that I accidentally put a rune in there. Okay. Alright, so those are like all the big ticket things. Tomes are how much now? Probably 20 chaos. Probably gonna get spammed 30,000 times trying to sell that. 12 chaos. The nurse is... Wow, Headhunter is 111 div right now? Holy shit. Chaos. Alright, those... Oops, shit. Mage Blow was 99 yesterday. Yeah, the making the tab public and just like listening, like I could just go into like my Scarab tab and make it public and then whatever, do something like 6 for 2 kind of thing, but probably just end up just selling it through the thing just for immediate returns. Mage Blow was 99 divines, kind of close. I think we're about probably got about 40 divine net worth right now, I'd say. Somewhere in that range. I mean, I'm not nearly the sweatiest person to play this game. Yeah, I'm pretty sweaty, but okay. These are probably only going to go up because of how expensive Headhunter is. Come on, man. Thank you. Great card art. Okay. I mean, what is it? Just make this 68. Let's get it moving. It's crazy how much like a difference of a flank 13 chaos will make to someone that's already spending 600 chaos. Yeah. Oh, because you definitely are. You definitely are. When you're like moving cards or currency, like 80% of your invites are like bots. The absolute majority of them. No, I need to change this. This is too big. That is too small. Wish this was more than just a slider. And then let's also lower this. Oh no. Like that, but I just want to show less lines per. That helps. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Oops. It's just too big, man. I don't know how to do this. These. That's better. Yeah. Okay. It's not what I wanted to sell. About to just rip this puzzle box. I shouldn't. Okay, well, we can go and sell like all of this shit. What? Chaos. I have a lot of shit. Let's do these fusings first. Yes, I have 176. Have a lot of jewelers. How many do I have? 605. 600. It's another. It's fine. Oops. Okay, I just sold it for more than what I had it listed for. It's cool. I feel like it's better for selling on here. Eviscerate Gladiator. While damage is not the best, immortality would make up for it, and bossing gonna be War of Attrition. There you go, man. Just wait, what is it, 50 seconds? 30 seconds? And then you're doing 100% more damage? Is Eviscerate one of the new retaliation skills? I saw that Garatha was starting that, and I was like, damn, this looks really cool, but what a crazy gamble to start these. And I was like, oh, I'll take a step back and look at it later. One to 5. So what is that? 80. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Four ancient orbs. 5 to 1. So what is that again? That's 70. No. No. What am I doing? 5 to 1. Why can't I do math? That's why my brain just did not turn on today. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. What else do we have to sell here? We have 61 instilling orbs. 2.5 to 1. One to 4. See, I don't get why this like changes like that. And why does that? That's weird. Market ratio is 1 to 6. That is not even worth it. I still have 18 orbs at the moment. Okay. Easy. How much is a fracturing orb on here? 520 chaos. So how about divines? 5 to 1. Not good. But under chaos orbs, it is how much? 520 to 1. So it costs 13,000 gold. Probably just not do that. Okay, sorry. Let me see what you were saying. Yeah, it is. The playstyle might be janky for some because you need to block and then yeah, then you react. Super Fight is the only weird one because you need to tank balls to get the block. Oh yeah, that's weird. Takes value based market markers. People who list want. So if someone completes highest order, it goes to the changes. Yeah, I mean I presume that's what it was, but yeah, the UI for it is not very intuitive. I would say at the very least, and I get that it's like dynamic, but I guess should have been like it should be like better indicating like that hey, this changed since when you just last did this a second ago. And like why does it put in, because it's like it takes the original like the amount of cows I had before and then puts that in. It's like it should just presume that I want to list this for the amount that I have. So these are 4-to-1. That seems pretty low. Might be better. Yeah. How much is the Divine's worth? 180. We're pretty close. Chaos and bulk. 8 columns for 10. So let's try this. Nice. What's our Divines right now? 140. Hey Paragon. Good man, how are you? Just did some farming this morning, got some pretty good drops. We're getting pretty close to getting rally catches. Okay. Oh, that is not right. Yeah. Yeah, I thought I had listed it for 5.5. Go. Another reiteration for sure, but I really hope it goes score. I do too. I can't imagine not having the auction house now. It is night and day difference. Truly, truly, truly. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to sell these. What is the bulk prices? 0.8 per. So what would that be? 8 chaos per 10. So we're gonna do 8 for 10 there. These. So not very much. 10 to 10. Those are not worth anything either. Okay. Eldritch Exalted Orbs, 8 chaos, don't care. Tainted Chromes, 4C each. Might be better here. Yeah, that's